Hey everyone, do you remember this house? Well, if you're subscribed to my channel, you probably do. This is the abandoned house loaded with vintage items. You might remember I was here a couple months ago with my friend Robin, and when we were here we discovered a whole bunch of really cool items in this house. You remember it had the Poison's DDT formaldehyde, it had those plastic Halloween costumes, that really thick Bible, that head I just showed you, and various other things. But the one thing we forgot when we were here was to check the attic. We walked right by the door and actually notated it in the video. We forgot to check it, so that's why I'm here today. I returned back by myself to see what's in there. Can't guarantee or promise anything's going to be in there really worth checking out, but we don't know until we check it out. So I'm going to bring you along with me. I'm going to keep this rolling the whole time. That way you can see what I see as we make our way upstairs. I'll highlight a couple things along the way. I'm not going to go over everything because I already showed that in the video. If by chance you didn't see that video, you can click up here, it'll pop up on the screen, and you can also find the link down below in the description. That way, in case you missed it, you can watch that and then watch this as part 2. But this is going to be primarily focused on the attic. So, gonna head inside now and make our way upstairs. So this is our entry point in the back of the house here. And you may remember this old kitchen. That was actually my thumbnail of the last video, that Jack in the Box minus the Jack. But we kind of have to crawl around this mess and then make our way up. Outside there's the piano. I showed that in the last video. There's 2 pianos, one on the front porch, one on the back porch. In the closet there's where the Poisons are, DDT, black leaf, and I believe the formaldehyde's over here. As you remember, there are 2 sets of stairwells in this house. It was either a duplex or servants' quarters. And one thing we found out from filming here from the first time is that it was reported by locals that it was mainly an older couple that lived here. I don't know their ages, but they passed away due to cancer, because behind the house, if you're able to see in the photo I showed, there's a large hill there. Well, up on top of the hill and farther back, there was a landfill with contaminated material, and supposedly through, rain and everything, it made its way down here, and reportedly they died from cancer. And as far as I know, they don't have any children. Either the children passed or have moved away, but after the people died here, this is how it was left. I don't know if someone came in here and moved the items around, or if they were hoarders, or I don't know the details. I just found that out. Actually, Robin found that out and passed it along to me. So that's the rough history of it. But as again, this was flooded at one point, 2011 flood. Part of this first floor here was underwater, and the house has been vacant for at least 30 years. That's the stairwell we're going to be going up momentarily. I just want to go in here quickly and show you those costumes. So those are really awesome. And here is, I believe that's a porcelain stove. Coal burning. Or coal and wood, possibly. A lot of you had mentioned about this Bible. They said it's in really great condition. So that's still here. And here are the costumes. Superman, He-Man. I don't even know if we saw that one last time. That's pretty neat. Cabbage Patch. What else we got? That one. I think it's Elvira, maybe. Pink Panther. Again, these are, in my eyes, vintage costumes. These are from the 70s and 80s. A lot of people say this stuff isn't that old, but compared to nowadays, it's old. Those are really awesome. Remember that construction type lunchbox, Humpty Dumpty, refrigerator. And when I was here, when they opened the refrigerator, somebody said they saw an orb fly out of here, out of the fridge, and that it was really cold in there. They said that they heard voices in this house too. So, I don't know. Maybe it is haunted. Who knows? Excuse me, it's kind of chilly out. My nose is always running when it's cold. But let's head upstairs now. Here's the second sewing machine. Everything is pretty much how we left it. The record player's still there, the shoes, that huge bed frame and springs. And right behind this wall is where the stairs are. I remember seeing them when I was here, but we walked right past the door. And actually, I don't even remember checking this room out. So, while we're here, we'll do that. Looks like maybe a baby bathtub. That's the back porch, completely rotted. And there's the hill I was mentioning. Up on top higher is an old landfill. Nothing too exciting in here. It's a smaller bedroom. But there's so much stuff piled on top of each other that you can't really see everything. There's an old shoe. If you guys like this type of video where I'm keeping it going continuously so you see everything that I see, let me know in the comment section or give the video a thumbs up. That way I know to do more future videos like this. And here's another room I missed. I can't believe I missed these last time. I was so focused on getting to the other rooms, I completely overlooked these. Got an old crutch over there. You can see it through the bed spring. Really tiny closet. That looks like it was nice at one point. It has where the mirror would have been there. It's like a little mini vanity. There's just so much stuff here. It's hard to even know what to focus on. There's another crutch right there. Every time I watch these videos back, it's funny. I always miss stuff when I was here in person, because there's always so much to look at, and then I'm like, man, I can't believe I missed that. And then right there I see a tennis racket. I'll zoom in there. And I learned too, I was improperly calling that plaster and wood slats. And I guess the proper terminology is plaster and lathe, or lathe and plaster. So thank you to those of you who corrected me on that. I like these big windows in these rooms though. Listen, lots of light. And it has the old vinyl shades. And some outdated electrical wiring. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's head over here. This is where we want to focus on. Excuse me. Right here is what I walked by last time. Okay, let's tackle this. Hopefully there's no animals up here. Well, good news, it's not empty. Bad news is there's no flooring. It's just the joists with some planks of wood going across. So I can't really walk up here. Boy, look at that chimney. It's like slanted. I don't know if they built it like that or it just shifted on its own. But lots of items up here, mostly furniture. It's a really neat old crate there. But as you can see, it's kind of like the attic floor in Christmas Vacation, where he's walking on the planks and eventually drops through the plaster ceiling. So we got some books here and stuff. There's, I believe, a record player. There's an old, not old, but older light fixture, like outdoor light fixture. Lots of dust up here. I'm going to try not to stir it up too much. There's another chimney over there in the back. You can see it's slanted. I guess these, I'm just noticing it now, these nests, I think these are called mud wasp nests. Sorry, mud wasp nests. I think that's what they are. I'm thankful it's cold out right now, so any bees would be dormant. With that box right there, I don't think the items there is his Happy Time 3-piece kitchen set. Looks like a baby chair, like a high chair. Some neat old stuff, some cool boxes. Lots of baby items, greenhouse tomatoes. So it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to find more stuff up here than this. This is more or less, not necessarily junk, but less desirable items. I was hoping to be able to walk up here, but being up by myself, I'm not going to risk that today. February 1964. The one common theme with this house, it has most of the items ranging from the late 50s up to the 80s. So you have a whole variety of decades worth of stuff. It's another old-fashioned kitchen, but it's just the box. These magazines I like, really dated, you know, 1965, cost 50 cents. So if you guys see anything up here that I maybe am missing, or that you think maybe has some value, I always like to learn about that stuff, so comment down below, let me know if you see anything here. There's more boxes back there, Orange Cove boxes. Some type of maybe paper mache item there. Just random stuff though, and you can see there's holes in the walls up there. There's, I think, 3 chimneys in this house too. So glad we got to check it out. At least that completes the rest of this house. This will be part 2 of it, and now we know what's up here and won't need to make another return trip. This is another desk. This is, I think, the 3rd or 4th. No, sorry, that's not a desk, that's a chair. There's 2 school desks that are similar to that downstairs, one upstairs, one downstairs. They were in the first video as well. I really do like that tomato box though. I guess you'd use this for picking tomatoes on the farm. It's neat with the handle. It's a nice little, you can make a flower pot out of that, like artificial flowers, or use it for like washcloths in your bathroom if you're to clean that up a little bit. I like to try and see stuff get repurposed. Oh, maybe it's a makeup bag or a purse. And I'd like to reiterate one thing too. I get asked on a regular basis if it's legal or if I take things from houses. The quick answer to that is no, it's not legal. This is, even though it's abandoned and the people died, it is still someone's property and possessions. Most likely at this point, I'm guessing the city owns it now due to the lack of taxes being paid on it. So it's not legal. And number two, even if I wasn't able to get caught, if I was able to freely walk out, I still wouldn't do it. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'd much rather preserve it through a video and share it with everyone than to be greedy and selfish and take something for myself. So occasionally at the big resorts I might take a business card or a coffee, losing my train of thought here, like a coaster, you know, for your cups for the table. I might take something with a name on it like that. That's not really, they were there to give out to the customers. But other than that, everything you see here is the way I leave it. If I look through anything, if I open anything, I put it back the way it was. So just remember that for future reference. If you do this yourself, be respectful. Don't be greedy. If you get caught walking out of here, number one, you're already technically considered to be trespassing. If you're walking out of here with bags full of stuff, then you're gonna have to add it to that. It's not really worth it. All right, gonna make our way back down now. Excuse me. And while we're here, let's give you a quick look up here. There's the road right out there. There's the other set of steps we walked by downstairs. There's the little exercise spring-loaded machine. So we discovered too, doesn't seem to be a bathroom in this house, or plumbing for that matter. So my guess is that they had an outhouse outside somewhere and possibly a well on the property. One of my viewers pointed out the kitchen sink down there doesn't have any faucets, doesn't have any plumbing hooked up to it except for a drain that drains into a bucket. So I didn't pick up on that when I was here, but you know, now that we're looking, there's no bathroom. There's a toilet there, but no bathroom that I could see. So good possibility had outhouse and a well. But Robin found that last time the garbage can with all the presidents, 1967 calendar, and these cloth calendars. I remember having them in my home in the 80s. My family used to have them. But lots of beds in this house, which is the odd thing, because if it was just two people, why is there so many beds? So lots of unanswered questions. Could have been hoarders, could have been collectors, could have had children that maybe passed. Really don't know. They showed this last time. I don't know if this was maybe the woman that lived here or one of the children. Polaroid, doesn't have any dates on it though. But the items left behind in the house usually do paint a picture and tell a story about the people that lived here, so at the very least you could see how their lifestyle was. Alright guys, so that was a look inside the attic right here. I'm a little disappointed, but it's better than being completely empty. So we did get to see what's up there, and was able to take you along with me. I'm gonna make my way out of the house now. Once we get downstairs, I'll wrap up the video. And if there's anything else I do find that I missed, I'll share it with you, but I think we've covered everything, so I'll see you back downstairs. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the look and the part 2 video of the old vintage house here, full of vintage items. As you can see, it's no joke that this is filled from floor almost to halfway up the wall with stuff. We got to check out the attic. There's a couple cool things I spotted up there. Again, if there's anything I missed that you saw that you think was interesting or worth some value, comment down below, timestamp it. That way I can check it out for myself. I'm always trying to educate myself and to learn about older items that maybe I'm not aware of. So if you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. It was worth the trip coming back here to check it out. If you're new to my channel and would like to see more videos like this, just hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss any future uploads. Also, don't forget you can follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like to help support me on my adventures, you can pick up a t-shirt or donate to my Patreon page, where if you donate at least $2, you'll get exclusive access to upcoming projects. You can find the links to those down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.